Hello, my name is Buzz, and today is the 5th episode of Fundamentals of Smash. Today I'll be talking about landing the kill. So for this example, I'll be using Toon Link. And now what I mean by landing the kill. Because everyone knows you have kill moves in this game. You have smashes, you have certain throws, you have certain aerials. And against lower level players, people don't really know your character well, you'll catch them off guard all the time with these kill moves and just end their lives that way. And it sounds very simple in the Smash game, hit someone with a kill move, they're dead. But at higher level plays, even top level, the issue is, well, especially at top level, the issue is, what do you do when someone knows how to avoid your direct kill moves? When someone's just shooting up smashes and punish you for them? When someone's staying in a position where your grabs won't kill them? Or someone is reacting to your aerials and just blocking them or rolling behind you? And just in general, where people aren't falling into your kill moves and are punishing you for going for them until you eventually lose because you want to kill them and you couldn't, and it hit you or even killed you for missing these kill moves. And that's the purpose of this video, is to show you what to do in those kind of situations and how to set someone up for situations where you can kill them and they have to take risks and guess and not get killed. And so I'll start with what is two of the most fundamental ways to do it, ones that pretty much every single character has in this game. Juggling. By juggling, I mean throwing someone in the air and following their landing. So here, for example, I threw Samus upwards. In a situation like this, you know your opponent is being affected by gravity, of course. Unless they're Jigglypuff, basically. So they're being affected by gravity, they are falling, they have to land at some point. And every character has generally these options. They can do an aerial below them, they can air dodge, they can fast fall. They can fast fall aerial, fast fall air dodge. They can move left or right, they can even go towards a ledge. They can double jump, and they can up B to extend their air time in a very unsafe way. And depending on the characters, these options may be better or worse. For example, a character like Bowser can actually challenge you using his down air or his down B. See Kaiwa not be too risky with that, but then a character like Samus, for example, doesn't really have the best options because she's floaty and doesn't have a good down air, and nothing that just makes her fall. And yeah, so the general idea is knowing your opponent's options and understanding you can limit them really easily in the air. So in this situation, I threw my opponent in the air and I jumped up. And now I'm reading my opponent's situation, I know my opponent's falling into me. And I know if I up air, if they do an aerial like down air, I'll hit them and kill them. Even though they fast fall to hit them and kill them, they air dodge, because the hitbox lingers. By the time the air dodge starts and ends, my up air will still be there, or just kill them with the less hitbox or whatever. They fast fall air dodge, same exact thing. If they move to left or right though, my up air won't hit them. My forward air can hit them if they throw an aerial. If they air dodge, my forward air will miss, but if I know they're going to air dodge, and a lot of people will air dodge when you get close in the air, so you can almost always just expect that. I can just forward air them. I can even do nothing in the air. I can just jump, wait for them to do something, and land on the ground, up smash them. And if they air dodge into the ground and up smash, even my up smash misses, because they have that landing leg, there's going to be enough time for me to just up smash again or grab them, and put them in the same exact situation or even kill them with that grab. I can forward smash them, I can do so many options. If they do an aerial, I can shield that and punish, or I can just bait it out and punish the landing leg of the aerial. And so, the thing that's really good about this is no matter what happens, is I'm going to be put in a situation that's not even bad for me, no matter what risk I take. If I miss this up air, and my opponent fast forward air dodges away from me, we'll both go land, and now that's going to have an advantage really. We're both in a neutral position with all our options available to us. If my opponent air dodges through my forward air, same thing. If my opponent moves to the right of me when I up smash and I miss an up smash, okay, same thing. We're both in a neutral position. And so just understanding that's what makes a kill set good is very important to know, is when you can be put in a situation where you can kill them, where you can force them into a mix-up where if they guess wrong and you guess right, that's it for the stock. And either you guess wrong or they guess right. At worst, the situation resets where they don't punish you at all. Or maybe you can take a risk and you get a slight punishment, but regardless, nothing major. Another important thing to note is my opponent gets to jump here. And jumping is sometimes very good. Sometimes your opponent will do like a smash and they'll kind of wait for you to land, and then you jump over and you can land again with the fast fall. Sometimes you can just jump and get towards the ledge, which is always nice. And sometimes you can just jump because you think your opponent's going to do an aerial. Jump, fast fall, hit them for doing the aerial, if they overcommit too much. And a lot of people will jump when they get close as well, along with air dodging. It's like you can almost always expect jump or air dodge when someone's getting close to you in the air. And the thing is, let's just assume Samus. Well, let's see what happens with Samus. So I'm going to throw her in the air again, or just up tilt her in the air. That shouldn't kill. Yeah. So see, now Samus jumps. And if I double jumped, by the way, I'd pretty much only be able to punish her for landing, because if I double jump, by the time I land, they have close enough to her after her jumping away. She'll be close to the ground. But so now she jumped. In order to cover the option of her potentially jumping, I only did one jump, which would cover fast fall options, while still making me not commit to anything. So I could double jump if I saw her doing an aerial, or saw her doing an air dodge. And if she just jumps, I just land. And now look at this situation for Samus. She still has to land, and her only options left are now down air, forward air dodge, fast fall, would do nothing at all. And then she can move to left or right. Now, it's like I said before, where no matter what I do, I won't be put out of position. And if she air dodges, I can up smash her again. If she air dodges and gets away from me, I probably can't do anything to punish her at that point before she can do something else. But it's a complete 33% chance of getting ready and killing her. Because she can move towards the right, she can move towards, just stay where she is, or move towards the left. And yeah, no matter what I did, I wouldn't be punished. If I'm successful, I kill her, or I'm not successful, whatever. And the difference between that and just going up to someone and up smashing them, or going up to someone and forward them, is being punished. If I up smashed her when she was in neutral and she shielded, she could forward smash me and potentially kill me at this percent. See, that's a character, pretty much universal thing, throwing someone in the air and punishing like that. Another thing that's pretty much universal is when we put someone on the ledge. Wait for Samus to recover here. Oops. Samus recovers, she's on the ledge. Now see when I'm not edge guarding her, I just stay on the ledge. This is once again a situation where I can't really do anything wrong. If she gets up normally, I can actually roll behind her and grab, or even run behind her and grab. And she won't be fast enough to actually punish me for that, because I'm behind her. And by the way, when you get up off the ledge, you're not actually touching the ledge, you're like a little bit in front of it, which is why you can just roll behind it or run behind your opponent when they're on the ledge, or getting up from the ledge. And then they're back refacing, and that's it. Yeah, so I can do that and grab them, or even just stand here and grab when they do get up, throw them in the air, put them off stage again on the ledge. And if she rolls onto the stage, oh, nothing bad's gonna happen to me. We'll be in neutral position by the time I grabs over and her roll is over, and it's just really whoever has like a better reaction at that point up close. If she jumps off the ledge, well, it's like before where she's in the air, she has to land, and I know her options in the air. And if she lets go of the ledge or re-grabs it, and when she re-grabs the ledge, she has invincibility, and so I can easily just down smash her for a kill. Like, that should be something every player should get good at, is down smashing someone when they re-grab the ledge. Because a lot of times players will do that hoping you don't expect it, and then you just react to it and catch them. You don't even have to predict it, really. Yeah, so if she's a regular get up, I get her with a grab, and kill her. Anything else, not bad for me. It's just a neutral, not slightly advantageous position for me. If she were to, if I expected her to roll onto the stage, so I got an up smash ready, and she rolled, that's a kill. If she did a regular get up, by the time a regular get up's over and she reacts to my up smash whiffing, I'll be able to do something else and not get punished. And so we're put in a neutral position again, except she's near the ledge instead of me. And if she jumps, it's the same thing as before. And the last major option you guys see is jumping off the ledge, where she can do a jump and aerial, jump and air dodge, jump away. A lot of control over where she goes when she jumps. But the idea is she's still jumping. And so I can punish her if I read her jumping towards the stage and air dodge her with an up air. I can even just read the air dodge and forward air. And of course I can always just wait and up smash. It's the same exact options in the air. However, doing this option, or punishing her with my aerial is kind of risky because if I miss that, if I miss the timing of punishing your air dodge, if I miss the spacing of it, and then we're in a neutral position, or she can even land before me because she'll have nothing to do, I'm still cooling off my aerial. If she has a neutral getup, I'm actually above her, which is bad. If she rolls, I'm still above her, which is bad. So yeah, 2 out of 3 options though for on the ledge. You can just kill someone at this percent, or just get follow-ups or anything you want. Put them in a reset situation, you can do all this stuff without fear of punishment, and only one of the options can potentially be bad. And so that's pretty much everything every character has. Not all characters have kill throws to the ledge, but pretty much every character has something with a throw they can use to set up a kill. At worst. And so now the next thing to go over is characters have their own character-specific options. Mainly, you would normally just projectiles or strong close-range moves. So in this scenario, I'm using Toon Link's Boomerang as a way to set up a kill. And just for reference, so I throw a bomb, combos into a forward air which kills. So off the bat, I can use projectiles as a safe way to set up kills, where if I throw out a bomb, or a lot of projectiles like Link's bombs as well. Alamar's Pyrotechnic kind of. Samus's missiles. Duck Hunt Dogs can. I can just go on and on with these different projectiles that, even if they don't kill, set up the kills. Or even just put opponents in bad positions. See how versatile it is? So if someone rolled below me, I could do that. If someone rolls away, I could throw the bomb really far away. If someone just like stands and shields, I can just throw it a little shorter. I can even run at them, jump, let it go, and then do a Z drop scenario. Even like do this, throw my opponent into it, which is yeah, so projectiles like this are really good just because they're really safe. And being safe is always great, especially because you get a kill out of that. But I'm going to talk about using Toon Link's Boomerang here. So this situation right here, I threw a Boomerang, went over Samus, and now Samus is in a really bad spot. If she blocks the Boomerang, I get a free grab on her. If she rolls away from the Boomerang, once she times her roll really well, she'll still get hit by it. But I can just read her roll and punish her regardless. If she spot dodges it, it's the same thing if she has to time really well, though she gets hit by it. And if she doesn't time it well, and if she times it well, I can always read that. I can react to that and punish, or even just be in a neutral position because she spot dodged attack. Why is something else to punish a different option? That's it. And so she can jump over me, which once again, jumping not good. In general, you notice that kill since jumping is risky. People have to do it, otherwise they get too predictable with their movement and get killed in other ways. But jumping is always a risk when you fight someone with good kill options while you're in the air or while you're landing, which is most characters. So yeah, and then finally, she could roll behind me, which gets away from the Boomerang completely in this position. And I can always just go and up smash her, but I think she's going to roll behind me. And oftentimes a lot of people do just that. They'll roll behind me because they see this projectile come behind them, and they say to themselves, oh shoot, I have to get away from the projectile, otherwise I'll be hit or maybe killed. And yeah. And the main thing about this is no matter what option she chose, even if she grabbed you a dash attack you, because the Boomerang is there to cover you, and they limit her options, the worst thing that happens is absolutely nothing. You two are just in a neutral position, you can throw another Boomerang, you can pull out a bomb, you can do anything you want. Because you miss your kill move, that would hit her if she did a different option. Just to show an example of why the Boomerang will be scary in this situation. Boomerang is coming at her, she gets hit by it, I reach, she's about to get hit by it. Oops, I missed the timing. I'm not particularly good with Toon Link, I don't use him much. Actually, I didn't use them at all. And see, that wasn't technically a combo, but I don't think there'd be enough time to get away from that. If we do that time right, it's definitely a combo though. So that's how you can use projectiles to pressure people. Even arrows, like fully charged this arrow, not arrow. I was trying to think, if someone is, you hit someone and they, let's see if I can show off, maybe not the stage here. Hit someone with an arrow. Situation, Samus has to get up. She has 3 options here, or 4 technically. She can get up, attack, get up and roll towards me, or roll away. Because she missed attack, she has to do one of these options. And it's once again a complete guess. Where if I guess right, I kill her. If I guess wrong, neutral position. And if you have a character who just sets up someone like this, so like Toon Link's arrows, it's always worth going for this, just because if they don't tech it, that's a guarantee step. Even if they tech it, sometimes you can actually react to tech, or read the tech and punish that. And the worst thing that happens is legitimately she has a get up attack when I around her, and then she knocks me away, and I take some damage. So yeah. And then finally, what a lot of characters have is just plain old like close range pressure. You see a lot of foxes doing this with a neutral area. You neutralize someone's shield. If you space it right, they can't punish. And so they either have to roll away, they have to kind of like something else in them. Okay. So you neutralize shield or whatever. And it's from there, they have to do something else to get away from the pressure. They spot dodge or hit them, you can combo. If you think they're going to roll away, just read the roll away, up smash. If it misses, whatever, neutral position, generally. Because they're shielding and they don't have time to react to the up smash and punish properly. If you throw an attack and the attack doesn't work, doesn't beat you in the air. Like pressure, like that, like the aerials. Generally just as good because it's safe and makes the opponent do something you can read and react to. Because our options are limited due to the fact that you're hitting and this stuff. And if moves like that hit the neutral air hits, which combos into your kill moves, they have to respect that as well. And that's another thing to keep in mind is find out which moves combo to your kill moves. So like Toon Link has the bombs, Fox can do weak hit neutral air, Sheik can do weak hit neutral air into down B. What else? Zero Suit Samus actually 100% can do grab into up air, or down for up air, 100% and kill. But knowing ways you can combo your kill moves off less committal moves is amazing, because then your opponent has to respect those more so than your actual kill moves. Yeah, so let's just say for this example though, you have Toon Link's jab, let's say it is advantage on block. Meaning if someone blocks it, you can move before them. And so the natural thing here is, you have a move like that, you can cancel it into 2 hits, you can do 3 hits. The 3 hit would 0%. So 3 hit would knock him off stage, knock him in the air off the ledge. You can cancel a 3 hit into a grab. You can even just cancel this into an up smash. So I think someone's shielding, they shield this, I think they roll behind me, up smash. I think they're gonna roll away from me, up smash. I realize I get hit by this. I can actually read them not like reacting properly and just go for an up smash. And this is just a character with generally on block plus options. Or even options that aren't necessarily plus on block but like are so unpunishable that when you do them, the opponent can't do anything about it. And you're up close, you can just do another mix up. So like Mario's great example with his jabs and his neutral areas and his down air. Or his fireball, he does it. You block it or you shoot. You block it or you spot dodge it. And you get nothing out of that, you don't punish him at all, you just have to put in a situation where you have to stop and move or react to it or whatever. If you roll away, he can read the roll and punish you. And yeah. And once you get those hits, it just sets someone up. And this is also a lot of times why at top level play you see is people who live like 200%. because they acknowledge this, and then they're getting the right guesses on these mix-ups, on these setups. And I think that's really it for covering kill setups. I hope anyone watching learned quite a bit about this game, actually. It's definitely one of the biggest flaws I've seen in a lot of players trying to get better. It's just being too impatient with the kills and going for the kill moves instead of the situations where they can kill, while being a lot safer and less predictable. And yeah, if anyone has suggestions for the next episode of Fundamentals of Smash, please let me know. I'm always taking suggestions, ideas, etc. Until next time.